Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. You're probably already familiar with Jimin from BTS, right? The captivating dancer, the incredible vocalist, and the performer who always leaves us mesmerized in every show. But did you know that behind every elegant movement Jimin makes on stage, there's a huge secret hidden? Today, we're going to uncover the secret behind the power of Jimin's movements, who has actually mastered 3 types of martial arts from 3 different countries in Asia: Korea, Japan, and China. How did this happen? Let's dive deep into this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our latest updates. Before we get into the martial arts that Jimin has mastered, we need to know about Jimin's life journey from the beginning. His full name is Park Jimin, born on October 13, 1995, in Busan, South Korea. Since childhood, Jimin has shown extraordinary talent in performing arts. What's interesting is that before becoming a trainee at Big Hit Entertainment, Jimin was a student at Busan High School of Arts. He majored in modern dance, guys. But what not many people know is that his martial arts journey began long before that. Jimin started learning Taekwondo and Hapkido when he was very young. Why both at the same time? Because these 2 martial arts actually complement each other. Taekwondo, which means the way of hand and foot, is a Korean martial art that focuses on high kicks and fast movements. We all know how iconic Taekwondo kicks are, right? Well, this gave Jimin extraordinary power and flexibility in his legs. Meanwhile, Hapkido is a more defensive martial art. Hapkido teaches joint lock techniques, throws, and ways to redirect an opponent's energy. Its philosophy is the way of coordinating energy. This is perfect for developing body control and balance. If you pay attention to Jimin's movements on stage, especially in songs like Blood, Sweat, and Tears or Black Swan, you can see how he controls every movement with high precision. That's not a coincidence. Guys, that's the result of Korean martial arts training since childhood. In an interview, Jimin once mentioned that the discipline from martial arts training helped him become a better dancer. He said, "Martial arts taught me about patience and perseverance. Every movement must be perfect, and that's the same as dancing." Now, let's jump to Japan. This is the part that's most intriguing. How did Jimin learn Kendo, the sword martial art from Japan? Kendo, which literally means the way of the sword, is a Japanese martial art that uses a shurnai, a bamboo sword, and its practice is very ritualistic. Kendo practitioners wear bogu, which is protective armor, and they fight with very strict rules. But Kendo isn't just about fighting techniques. It's about mental discipline, focus, and respect. In Kendo, there's a term, Kiken Taichi, which means the unity of spirit, sword, and body. Everything must move as one. According to some sources close to BTS, Jimin became interested in Kendo when BTS was promoting in Japan. He saw a Kendo demonstration and was immediately fascinated by its beauty and discipline. Jimin didn't just learn for show. He actually trained with professional Kendo instructors in Japan. Kendo training is very intense. It requires high mental focus and strong physical stamina. Every movement must be done with clear intention. Have you ever noticed how Jimin has sharp eye focus when performing? Or how he can control his energy perfectly from gentle movements to suddenly explosive? That's all from Kendo training. Kendo teaches its practitioners to read opponents, anticipate movements, and attack with perfect timing. This skill is perfect for a performer who needs to read the audience and deliver emotions precisely. In Kendo philosophy, there's a concept called zanshin, continuing awareness. Even after executing an attack, you must remain alert and focused. Jimin applies this on stage. He never dies on stage. His energy keeps flowing from the beginning to the end of the performance. Okay, now we arrive at the third part, which is the most spectacular. Chinese martial arts, or what we often know as wushu or kung fu. Chinese martial arts is very broad. Guys, there are hundreds of different styles, from Shaolin Kung Fu, which is hard and explosive, to Tai Chi, which is soft and flowing. But what Jimin learned is a combination of several styles that focus on acrobatic movements and breath control. Modern wushu, which is often displayed in competitions, combines spectacular acrobatic movements with traditional martial arts techniques. There are flips, butterfly kicks, aerials, and movements that seem to defy gravity. Jimin was reportedly learning Chinese martial arts from a wushu master who came to Korea to teach. This happened around 2018 to 2019, when Jimin was looking for ways to improve the acrobatic aspects of his dancing. Chinese martial arts gave Jimin an understanding of qi, or internal energy. In many Chinese martial arts styles, practitioners learn how to flow energy through their bodies, breathe correctly, and create power from the body's center, or what's called dantian. If you pay attention to Jimin's solo performances like Lie or Filter, you'll see movements that are very fluid, flowing like water. That's a direct influence from Chinese martial arts. Look at how he transitions from one movement to another without pause. That's the concept from Tai Chi and other internal Chinese martial arts styles. There are no disconnected movements. Everything is one continuous flow of energy. What's most interesting about Chinese martial arts is the profound philosophy. There's the concept of yin and yang, the balance between hard and soft, fast and slow, light and dark. Jimin applies this in his performances. He knows when to be explosive and when to be gentle, when to move quickly, and when to slow down to give emphasis. This isn't just technical skill, but a deep understanding of balance and harmony. Now, the big question is, how does Jimin combine three different martial arts into one unity? Don't they have different philosophies and techniques? Although Taekwondo and Hapkido from Korea, Kendo from Japan, and Chinese martial arts from China look very different, they actually have the same common thread. First, discipline. All Asian martial arts teach high discipline, respect for teachers and traditions, and dedication to continuous practice. Second, balance. Whether it's physical balance in Taekwondo stance, mental balance in Kendo, or energy balance in Chinese martial arts, they all teach the importance of harmony. Third, life philosophy. Martial arts isn't just fighting techniques. It's a way of life. How you move reflects how you think and how you live. From Taekwondo and Hapkido, Jimin gained leg strength, flexibility, and the ability to perform high kicks and dynamic movements. From Kendo, he gained sharp mental focus, perfect timing, and the ability to control his energy with precision. From Chinese martial arts, he gained fluidity of movement, understanding of qi or internal energy, and the ability to make acrobatic movements look easy. Imagine this. You have the power from Taekwondo, focus from Kendo, and grace from Chinese martial arts. That's the combination that makes Jimin so unique as a performer. Now, let's discuss the real impact of this martial arts training on Jimin's career and health. Jimin is known as one of the best dancers not only in K-pop, but in the global music industry. And this isn't without reason. His martial arts training gave him an incredibly strong physical foundation. He has the stamina to perform for hours, the flexibility to do extreme movements, and the strength to lift other members or do tricks that require great power. But the benefits aren't just physical. Martial arts also greatly helps Jimin's mental health. We know that the Korean entertainment industry is very demanding. The pressure to always appear perfect, packed schedules, high expectations. All of this can be very overwhelming. Martial arts training gives Jimin an outlet for stress. The meditation found in Kendo and Chinese martial arts helps him find peace amidst the busyness. The discipline from Taekwondo helps him stay focused on goals. And most importantly, Jimin becomes an inspiration for millions of ARMY worldwide. He shows that with dedication, discipline, and hard work, you can master various skills and become the best version of yourself. Guys, Jimin's story isn't just about a K-pop idol who masters martial arts. It's about dedication, passion, and the desire to keep learning and growing. Jimin is never satisfied with what he has already achieved. He keeps looking for ways to improve, to add skills, to become a better performer. And that's a lesson we can all learn. So, what can we take from this story? First, never stop learning. This world is full of knowledge and skills we can learn. Don't limit yourself to just one field. Second, discipline is key. There are no shortcuts to success. Jimin trained for years to reach the level he has now. Third, combine your passions. Jimin combined his love for dance with martial arts. What can you combine in your life? And fourth, respect the process. The journey is just as important as the destination. Enjoy every step of learning. Okay guys, that's the complete discussion about the secret behind Jimin's movements. An artist who masters 3 martial arts from 3 different countries in Asia. From Korean Taekwondo and Hapkido that gave him strength and flexibility, Japanese Kendo that sharpened his mental focus, to Chinese martial arts that provided fluidity and grace in every movement, Jimin is a perfect example of how dedication and hard work can produce something extraordinary. Now it's your turn. In the comment section, write, which martial art do you think best suits your personality? Taekwondo, Kendo, or Chinese martial arts? And why? Let's discuss. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends who are ARMY or who like martial arts, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Oh yes, in the next video, we'll discuss BTS's insane training routine. You won't believe how hard they train, so stay tuned. Remember guys, be like Jimin. Never stop learning, always stay disciplined, and respect the process. See you in the next video. Goodbye.